Hey y'all, what's poppin'? Is your girl Charlene, and I am heading into 9 months of pregnancy, and I'm gonna be giving birth in a few weeks. So this is what 9 months looks like, guys. I think my biggest difficulty right now is getting up off the bed and getting up from a chair, and also just like the gym. So I stopped going to the gym, and I'm going to actually incorporate more of my spiritual training into this last couple of weeks so that I can start my meditation again with my partner and prepare for the birth of our son, which is the most important part of giving birth because it's all mental. And you guys know that I'm having a water birth, so I will be actually in labor at home. So essentially, when you give birth through a water birth or a birthing center, you're typically in labor at home for at least 6 centimeters. And then once you're dilated 6 centimeters, you call a cab or you get in the car and you start heading to your birthing center and you give birth there. So I will be at the birthing center anywhere between 3 and 6 hours, and then they send you right home, which is what I love. And I will be documenting the whole journey, guys. There's a lot of women that have been supporting my water birth journey, and we're going live, and we are also going to record the birth of my son. Not like, in the front like this, like the camera will be like back, but nonetheless, I am going to record the journey, and also so my son can have it when he gets older as well. So that's really cool. Also, there's a lot of women that, have been asking me a lot of different types of questions that I haven't really answered, but I will, I think, after I give birth and stuff like that. But the number one thing is like, oh my God, you make it look so easy. Even like the girl that I work with at work, she's like, she was like, I wasn't even working at 6 months. And the reason why I keep working is because I love money. And also I like nice things. I'm a Leo. And also I don't want my fiance to carry the burden of the responsibility of paying for everything. And let me just tell you something. I have a partner that wants to pay everything. Rent, bills, me, everything, and I just won't allow it until the very, very end. So having an absolute supporting partner is the number one thing in pregnancy. I'm pretty much a very independent woman, and even I think if I wasn't with a partner, then I would have to just woman up and do this thing. But I'm so blessed and so thankful to God that I don't have to do this alone. I haven't done it alone, and we've both been pregnant from day one. Also, we planned this. This was not a surprise. I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. It was like, oh my God, we're pregnant. Let's get to it. And guys, we bought everything ourselves. Everything ourselves. My part of the family didn't get not one thing for Legend, and I'm going into my 9th month. So all of them can suck ass, literally. Nobody better contact me after I give birth to my son on my family side. I literally disown every single one of them. On my fiance side, they absolutely helped with Legend from day one. And on another note, I am taking 2 weeks paid vacation, 2 weeks before I give birth. And then my company that I work for has maternity leave for me, and I just have to show proof of Legend's birth, and payments will start coming in, and I can take up to 12 weeks plus 20 hours additional to spend time with my son. And I think I'm gonna take that, because I was actually gonna take a month off just to go back to work and just make sure that the office is running smooth and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I really do realize that no one really truly cares about you except for you. So I'm gonna take the time to raise my son, bond with my son, and take a whole month to get my body, my mind, and my spirit back into alignment before I serve the public. And guys, with that being said, I am super happy. I don't want to cry right now because I literally have to go to work. But I am super, super happy in my life right now. I cry every morning from the blessings that I prayed for when I was in dark times. And even when I was down, I knew God was preparing my journey 20, 30, 40, 50, a year, 2, 3 years steps ahead of me. And I had faith always that things would align. And they have, and they did. And so for anybody ever struggling through anything and wishing for a dream, whether it's motherhood, a career, anything, keep your faith, because God is there holding your hands, preparing your journey, guys. I promise you. There is literally zero drama in my life right now. There has been zero drama in my life for a long time. Ever since I met my fiance and ever since I moved, I packed all my shit and moved, guys. Before I was even in a relationship with Mike, before we were even anything, we were friends, and I packed my shit. I moved out of my neighborhood, moved into a different neighborhood, moved into a totally different environment. Nobody knows where I live. Nobody knows where I work. And I just kind of started a brand new life, guys. I said, fuck the past, fuck family that don't want to be a part of my life, fuck everybody that has drama, and I'm gonna be on my own little journey. And that's what I did. And now I'm waiting for the arrival of my first and only son, and we will keep you posted when he arrives. Bye.